What's up, everyone? My name's Tyrone Burns, and I'm going to be doing something new this week. That is doing random topics each week. Um, I'll pick one or two random topics and we'll talk about them, and I'll give my opinions and my thoughts on those topics. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. So yeah, I've got some friends who've helped me with some topics this week, but I would like for you guys to just give me any topic next week to talk about. It could be anything, anything at a political, religious. It can be something to do with video games, cars, Martians, hair dye. It doesn't matter. So I'll try and just cover what I know, what I think, and at no point will these things be factual. This will mostly probably completely be rubbish, but it is my thoughts. Alright, first random topic of the week is how do colours affect us? Or do colours affect us? Yeah, I think they do. I go to the, my base is probably the colour black. You walk into a room and everything's black, everything in the room is black, the floor, the walls, your bed, the couch, tables, everything is black, just black, and your clothes are black. There's probably a high guarantee that you are trying to be a soulless person. What I mean by that is you're not trying to feel anything or have any straight, strong emotion towards anything. You're trying to hide from that, and that's what black really does. It's the absence of color, and to me, color each color has a feeling, whereas black, it's the absence of feeling, in my opinion. So that's just black. But I mean, if you look at the weather, right? You look at the grey sky, and then you look when it's blue. I sort of think I look more to the fact that it's most likely the fact that when we can see the sun and we see that, I think it's subconscious, but like most things, but when you look out, you know that there's no clouds blocking. It really just gives you a sense of I don't know, just life, I suppose, and the idea of limitless. But when there's grey clouds and it's very gloomy and all that, it really it makes you just feel so stuck, so almost claustrophobic. You can't move, and it's amazing, in my opinion, that clouds can do that. But they do. I mean, it is factual to state that people do feel different when it is a cloudy day than when it is a sunny day. That is true. And whether or not it's because of the color grey or because of the fact that there's lots of clouds to no clouds, I don't know. But yeah, so that's that. But I mean, people talk about how different colors, if you wear sort of the color, you're giving off this impression of being rich, or this impression of being a happy person, or being a sad person, or whatever. And yeah, I believe that is true to a degree. And I mentioned before about black and how that can make people feel of you, or what you feel about yourself. But I mean, with the color green, to me, I mean, that's a very fresh color, and that obviously you think of grass and you think of vegetables and things like that. And yeah, it just, to me, naturally, something that is green is usually fresh. But then I think it depends on sort of what you grew up with as well, and how colors can affect you. I love Hulk. I mean, from comics, so I love the color green. So when I see the color green, it affects me differently to what it would be somebody else who has no opinion on Hulk or on something like that. But then they might like the color purple for another reason. But yeah, so that's what I feel about that topic. The other topic: should children learn to survive on their own in case of a natural disaster or a war or something like that. My answer is probably a little bit controversial because I feel that kids probably in those sort of situations probably have a higher chance of survival than most adults. Um, I mean, yeah, the thing is obviously kids are more vulnerable. There is that, but um, I just think that when you spend 20, 30 years in a society where you learn to go to work, come home from work, yada yada yada, continuously, then you sort of become so used to that way of society that if something else was to happen, you'd have absolutely no idea. And with a child, yeah, they have less life experience, but therefore they're able to adapt more. So, do they need to learn survival skills? Yes, as do everyone, including adults. Um, but as I said, I feel that in most cases, kids have pretty much just as much high, if not higher, chance of survival over an adult in those situations. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on those two matters. Obviously, I touched on the colour one a bit longer, but let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll do my best to improve this each time. And yeah, also don't forget to send me some topics for next week, and I'll keep it random, so don't get upset if I don't get yours in. But as I said, it can be anything. So I look forward to hearing your replies and your thoughts, and I'll see you next week. This is Tyrone. See ya.